Refusing to be blinded by lack, five brothers saw a huge distribution gap in the foam industry and started out as a trading company. Armed with a vision and aggressive trade skills, the Ugu brothers swarmed Abuja, Nasarawa, Jos, Bauchi, and other locations in the north central region, distributing naked foams, mattresses, and beddings. And in a bid to expand their operations in 2016, Hara Foam approached BoI for a facility to acquire additional machinery, and they were supported under the BoI funds. Today, the rest is history, as they have now become one of the leading local manufacturers of foam and sundry products, generating hundreds of direct and indirect jobs as a result of that intervention. This is the factory of Hara Foam and Chemical Limited, Nasarawa State. From here, 1,000 standard mattresses are produced every day, and that's besides tons of foams, pillows, and other furnishing materials distributed across the entire north central region and some other parts of the country. Before turning to manufacturing, Hara Foam was incorporated in June 2005 as a trading company, a partnership between five blood brothers. The Ugu brothers sharpened their trading skills and grew consistently over the years until they pioneered the depot system in the local foam distribution business. Despite their very minimal educational exposure, the brothers kept an eye on the technical side of the trade, and through shared determination and hard work, they acquired requisite hands-on experience in foam manufacturing. Today, they're proud to own their own foam production enterprise. Even though they started small, Hara Foam has grown to become a leading contender in the local foam industry, a feat achieved through the support of the Bank of Industry. Cosmos Ugu, the eldest of the five brothers, is chairman of the company. He talks about how the Bank of Industry's intervention enhanced their operations by 75%.
When we started, we didn't start like this. We started very, very small at a level of box foaming. But when the things start going, the Bank of Industry came in. It was when something started, we started box foaming like 3 years. Then we now got the money to buy the continuous foaming machine. After we bought the continuous foaming machine, a commercial bank came in and told us that yes, there is something like Bank of Industry. Because when they come in here, when they came in, they were thinking that we are small business. And when they saw us, they said, oh, no, this is above the commercial bank, that they are going to take us to the Bank of Industry. That's how they introduced us to the Bank of Industry. Before we know it, it is happening. They are marvelous people to meet. If we are in Bank of Industry, it seems that you are in the right hand of where you can get money very easy. No hinges, no softness. You just go walk direct to them, tell them what you want, they will be here right away. The first day I went there, it was like a joke. I didn't know it can happen. Before 3 months, I've gotten my offer. The loan is 9%, and we'll have 1 year moratorium. After 1 year, you start paying the interest and the capital, and it's spread to 6 years. After 1 year, the remaining 5 years is what you use to pay both interest and the principal. My biggest need was equipment, because from the box foaming, we went to continuous foaming. When we went to continuous foaming, there was need for us to buy bigger equipment and faster equipment. That's what I prayed for them, and they granted it. I will just give you one example. like quitting machine. Is we bought 2018 model. It is faster. It is wonders. It can perform wonder. If you look at this thing, you see that the kind of quitting it does to the mattress is the latest model in the market. It makes our goods looks very, very beautiful in the market, and they gave us a breakthrough. If you walk into the market, you see our mattress is outstanding.
And the management of Hara Foam has a tall dream for the company.
We need to have at least, we need to cover 6 geopolitical zones in Nigeria. This is only one. We are making arrangement to invest in Enugu. That should be number 2, Hara. But if we have money, we need to cover all the 6 geopolitical zones, because the foam is a bulky business. You can't transport foam 1,000 kilometers. You lose because of the transport. So, but if you are nearer to people, they will be buying. Like Abuja now, we took over Abuja because the proximity to the town. You understand? We can't go to Calabar now because of the hair. But if we have money and site our industry in Calabar, you make a lot of money on it.
John Ugu is the managing director of Hara Foam. Is also in charge of operations.
The volume in unit, we have the capacity to produce about 1,000 pieces of mattresses in 8 hours. Here we only work for 8 hours as of now. But we are looking at it, if maybe by next year we are going to go to about 1,500 mattresses in same 8 hours. As of today, nobody within West Africa that is exporting mattresses to Europe. We have a target, and we are targeting next 2 years, just 2 years ahead. We are going to be the first company to export our product from here to Europe, from here to America. It is possible. How is it? We are planning to beat the Asian tigers who currently hold the business as of today. You understand that they say Chinese labor is cheap. Is for the old days, not now. Our labor is very cheap. Our labor is the cheapest. And we are still talking to government to have more environmentally friendly environment for us to do the businesses. So with our technology and our brand meeting the international standard, which means soon and soonest, within 2 years, we have the product already now. It has been developed. It is seen, no difference and better. So within 2 years, we will create a market in Europe and America where we will send the goods, and we are going to earn hard currency for our country.
He speaks further on the support from the Bank of Industry.
Previously, I never believed if somebody tell me BoI or Bank of Industry that it works. I never believe it is. But assessing the loan, seeing it being reality, a high transformation in my life, in the life of my family, in the life of every worker of Hara Foam, I think it's a good one. And I need to praise BoI for doing a good work, and we all need to cooperate together to see how they do more good work.
Is Hara Foam and Chemical Limited looking to go back to the Bank of Industry for more loans?
Yes, we are going into Bank of Industry, maybe next year or 2 years back. Why? We are producing about 400 to 300 mattresses per day before we access BoI loan. There are high-tech machines that we cannot afford to buy. And in machinery, more especially mechanical, the more hardened it is, the higher output it will yield. And you know, when you have all machines, when you have all products, you have a lot of market. Let's take for the size of Nigeria today. We are more than 160 to 70 or 80 million in population, and we still have different kind of set of people and different kind of size of pocket. Now, we can produce all manner of types of mattresses for any kind. We can, previously in Abuja, they do import different kind of mattresses from all over the world, but it is not. Since we access the BoI loan, we can produce better than the foreign imported product, which means all 5-star mattresses we can produce it. So we are looking so much to establish another new factory, because The transportation of flexible foam is very, very high. If you transport foam up to 700 to 800 kilometers, you are incurring about 6 to 10% of the total cost. So therefore, what we wanted to do is we only limit our transportation to about 500 kilometers. Then we now want to set other factories to augment like where we stop. It is like the telecom industry, where a max stop, another max begin. So we are looking at having multiple to serve the whole country.
And what has kept the brothers together in business?
What kept us together is not the brotherhood, but is the challenge defeating the Asian tigers. The Asian tigers, they are a group of people who came together for a common purpose. So this brought us together. We joined hands, we joined forces to fight, to create a common market. And this is just what kept us together.
Whether you are in manufacturing, agriculture, mining, construction, information technology, or the creative industry, the Bank of Industry can be your partner in progress. Visit any of the bank's branches closest to you today and find out what opportunities await you. Otherwise, log on to their website at www.boi.ng. You can apply for the loans online. Just download the BoI SME app from the Google Play Store and follow the instructions. Previous editions of the program are available on youtube.com/channelsweb. All you have to do is type in BoI Weekly in the search area. That's our package for today. Many thanks for watching. I am Yomi Otaigbe.